Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel Midas Touch Greens. My name is Vandana Jain and I am a researcher in Astro Vastu Vedic Sciences. As a part of Glories of Mantra video series, we are presenting to you one more Sanskrit mantra which is also known as Shri Ganesh Mantra. Everybody is in love with Ganesh Bappa. We are going to be talking about our favorite Ganesh mantra today, and what is the significance, what is the story, what is the benefit, and what is the best time to chant this mantra. So certainly we do know that mantra is made up of two words, man and tra. Your mind is playing instrumental in making your mindful state from an active state to a silent state. Ganesh mantra is believed to be making your, it has the ability to make your psychological and spiritual life more obstacle free. Ganesh ji is an embodiment of spirituality, prosperity, and wisdom. He is popularly known as Deva, and he is generally honored before the rituals and ceremonies because he is considered to be the god of knowledge. What is the story behind this particular belief that he is the god of knowledge? He is also known as Lord of Letters and writings. So automatically he is in love with artistic and scientific people. He loves intellectual things in the life. And how he's become so knowledgeable? What is the story behind this particular belief? Automatically we do know that whenever we talk about a particular god, the characteristics of the god has a background history and story behind it. Ganesh ji is always blessing people with compassion, grace, and those who are very much compassionate towards the society. He is always believer of great virtues. But yes, what is the meaning of this word Ganesha? Ganesha is made up of two words, Gana and Isha. Gana means group, society, community, and Isha means lord or ruler. So in union, this means that Ganesha is the Lord who is taking care of the society or the community in total. If we further break the word Gana, that means Ga and Na. Gana symbolizes intellect and Na symbolizes Buddhi. So he is also the Lord of intellect and Buddhi. What is the reason that we call him Ganesha? There is a small story that is actually found, and it says that once upon a time Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati had this miraculous fruit of knowledge with them, and they offered this particular fruit of knowledge to both of their sons, Lord Kartikeya and Lord Ganesha, but only one could have this sacred fruit. So Shivji actually assigned a task to the sons, and he's asked that this particular sacred fruit will be given to the person who's going to circumnavigate who's going to do the pradakshina of the earth thrice, and who's going to come back to Kailash Parvat is going to be the victorious and who observes this particular fruit of knowledge. Yes, because Lord Kartikeya is known for his ambitious mindset. He has flown on his peacock, which is a faster animal and actually can be used to come, to do the pradakshina faster. But yes, Lord Ganesha was skeptical, and he was thinking that how he's going to be coming victorious because he has only that small nose and mouse with him. So he could not understand that what can be the idea. But yes, because he is considered to be the god of knowledge, so he tricked it out. What he did that he made Goddess Parvati and Shivji understood that for him the world is not the entire world that is physically in front of him. The world is you. The parents, the world for him is the parents of parents of Ganesha. So this is actually a very interesting part of this story, that whenever we hear such little things, that the meaning of the word was not to be taken up literally, but yes, Lord Ganesha actually played smart, and he actually made Shivji and Parvati understood that yes, for this little child the world is only restricted to his parents. So he's actually taken the pradakshina around the parents thrice, and he was standing there when Lord Kartikeya came back, and he found Ganesha was there already. So he was awestruck. But yes, this particular trick was now explained to Kartikeya also, but automatically the result says that Shivji was happy that Ganeshji came out of this situation out of his sheer knowledge and wisdom, and he got the sacred fruit of knowledge. That is why he is known as God of knowledge. The mantra of Ganeshji goes out like that. So the proper pronunciation, as I always mention, is very important. That is why we are going to be doing this particular recital. Om Vakratund Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurumadev Sarvakareshu Sarvada. So Shri Ganesh mantra says that, I'm going to be telling you first in Hindi and then in English. हे हाथी के समान विशालकाय देव गणेशा, हजार करोड़ सूर्य की किरणों के समान तेज वाले देवा, बिना विघ्न मेरे सारे कार्य पूर्ण करें, अपना शुभ, अपना आशीर्वाद, अपनी ब्लेसिंग्स हमारे ऊपर हमेशा बनाए रखें, मैं आपसे ऐसी कामना करता हूँ. सो अगर कोई भी आपको लगता है कि आपकी लाइफ में कोई ऑब्स्टिकल या किसी तरीके की कोई डिफिकल्टी या किसी तरीके का एक प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, इस पर्टिकुलर चैंट को करने से उस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन निकलता है. बिकॉज ही इज वन ऑफ द foremost revered gods of their time. It's always suggested that you can do this particular chanting before the beginning of any undertaking. In English, the meaning goes like that: O Deva Ganesha, please make all my undertakings free of obstacles and bless me extend your blessings on me. Make your blessings work for every work and deed that I do. Please bless me and my family. So this is how do you have to revere Ganesha, please him, because he is considered to be the god of positivity, the god of virtues, the god of spirituality, and the god of highest goodness. So automatically when we talk about this particular mantra, we are asking and we are bringing a lot of prosperity, good luck and happiness in our life. He is the god, he is the harbinger of success, good luck and prosperity. We are asking the same from the Lord itself, and we will be getting this particular blessing once if we chant it rightfully. Yes, certainly. When do we have to chant this? We can chant this particular mantra at the beginning of any venture, any ritual, any ceremony, at the beginning of any business or relationship, or at the beginning of any job, at the beginning of your day as well. So whenever you start anything, whenever you start up with anything in your day, in your life, in 2 months time, 1 month's time, whenever it is there, you can always chant this mantra. Yes, the chanting count is also important. That we suggest you to chant this particular mantra 1008 times, not at once but in parts, so that your heart will be free of fear, and this particular mantra will be suitable in making your work free of obstacles. I hope this particular meaning, this particular story and the whole thing is clear to you. In case do you find this particular thing relevant, please do like, share and subscribe our channel. I wish you all the very best, and we'll be sharing more things on Vastu regarding the houses and the remedies. Please leave your comments in the comments box, and we'll be meeting you soon. Thank you so very much. Jai Shri Ganesha.